Folks, welcome back to the Kill House for another DraftKings preview. A preview brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook, I should say. This week's tournament is, of course, the Memorial Tournament. TC, it is lonely here this week, just you and I. The boys are on the road. We're going to check in with them shortly. We're back in Muirfield Village, second straight week. Are you changing anything with your picks going into this week? Any adjustments?
Couple adjustments. I'm just going for heavyweights this week. It's going to be more of a...
Why is that? Is it the tournament setup at all? Change your picks or anything?
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that?
it's going to be drastically different. You know.
I know that. But
No, I'm kidding.
It's gonna be a completely different golf tournament.
No, I just think a little bit faster greens. Probably playing a little bit longer too.
It is interesting to see what the boys have done. Interesting is a word, I guess you could say. So without any further delay, let's throw it over to them.
Guys, greetings from an undisclosed travel location. We're on the road, so I'll be brief. Listen, last week didn't go well. I'll be the first to admit. We tried some stuff. We went heavy on Brooks. Didn't go well. We're on to the next, and we're going big on one bet with three components this week. Just straight matchups. We're gonna parlay three matchups. Colin Morikawa, I know he just won, but he's been like the most consistent player on tour for the last however long. Morikawa over Ricky. Gary Woodland played great this week. He's matched up against Tony Finau. You guys know how I feel about Tony Finau. And the last one's going to be Webb Simpson over John Rahm. Rahm is good. I think we saw what good ball striking can do at Muirfield Village, so I like Webb. We're going to parlay those three picks, and we're going to put all 100 on that to win 660. Neil, welcome back.
I was never in the freezer. It was my own choice not to bet because I was on vacation, and I didn't want to use my money in a inappropriate way. But I'm back, and this one's for TC. I'm going in on Jason Day this week. I'm going Jason Day to beat Justin Rose, minus 120. We're putting 30 nuggets on that. I'm going Jason Day top 5. Home game. It's a home game for J Day. Hopefully he doesn't get in COVID or something serious like that and get hurt. But top 5 plus 1,000, 30 nuggets on that. There will be an albatross in this tournament. I'm going yes there, plus 1,200, 20 nuggets on that. And top 40, Ches Reavie. Played well last week, plus 175 for my final 20 nuggets. Thank you. I look forward to collecting my money.
Randall.
Welcome back. It's great to have you.
And thanks for filling in for me.
Sure,
You did a great job.
It was my distinct pleasure. I have 4 bets this week. The couple matchups, Ricky Fowler over Colin Morikawa. You know, Colin just won the tournament at the course. I feel like he's due for a letdown. It's going to be tough to keep that up, so I'm throwing 25 points on Ricky at plus 100. Another plus 100 matchup, I like Spieth. It seemed like he was close with the ball striking. Just couldn't get a good balance, man. The ball was hitting the green and exploding on him. So I like him to beat Sergio this week, 35 points at plus 100. I think Tiger's going to make some bogeys. I got over 2.5 opening round bogeys for Tiger at minus 114. I'm throwing 35 points at it. And then my final bet at plus 175 to win the tournament. I think he's close. He's close to something. Philly Mick.
Really?
Yeah, plus 175, 5 points.
What world are we living in? The big guy is short on the cat and long on the Rick-tator.
I think
Things are upside down these days, man.
Rick's trending, baby. Come on, Rick, make me some money.
All right. Thanks for that, guys.
Really?
Yeah,
The albatross bet.
we can talk about that once we get ours out there. We can talk about that.
Just for the record, I want to be not critiquing anyone's picks because I believe what's currently on the screen is my current standing. Another wash for me, whatever you call it, wash out. I can't even describe how bad my picks have been so far.
I'm telling you, only 5 picks. I like to shotgun blast the board.
You're like a roulette table, just putting chips all over the place.
Exactly.
But there's rules. There's rules.
I feel very limited with this.
What are you doing this week?
I'm going to start out with going opposite to one of the strap boys, Tony Finau. I'm going plus 500 for a top 10.
Okay.
For 10 nuggets.
We need to teach Randy how to do American odds, by the way, because that was a disgraceful appearance.
I we had to learn how to do American odds.
Come on, guys. You're making us do all the work here.
Next, we got Sungjae plus 275, top 20 bet. I'm throwing 12 on that one. I think Sungjae.
You're going for some cheap, easy wins. I like it.
Exactly.
I like it.
I'm trying to get some positive momentum going.
That is not what I've done, but please continue.
We're going my friend Matt Wallace, my good friend Matt Wallace.
Who?
Mike Wallace.
Got you.
First of all, I want to make sure it counts. I want to make sure I don't get dinged for saying the wrong name. Top 20 plus 500. I'm going 18 nuggets on that one.
Okay.
And then my big bet this week, I've got a parlay. We'll get into that in a sec. My big bet this week, big leash, top 10 plus 600.
He burned us last week a little bit, though.
He did burn us, but fool me once.
Okay.
Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Leash ain't fooling us twice.
Okay.
I think he's been practicing, right? He's been there practicing.
Whoa, that's probably a bad sign, I think, though. Leash doesn't practice that much.
But when he does practice, he plays well.
Okay.
So, so that's our big bet this week. And then big parlay. Of course, Korn Ferry odds aren't out, or the matchups aren't out yet on Korn Ferry, so it's just a single tour parlay. We're going Cantlay over Bryson, Finau over Woodland, Sungjae over Cooch, Rose over J Day. Sorry, Neil. Leash over Phil, and Kisner over Hadwin.
I was ready to be upset they didn't pair up Bryson versus Brooks, but I don't think that's a very good matchup these days. I mean, I don't know what you'd have to set that at for people to start betting on Brooks right now, but we'll see what happens.
I think the Cantlay over Bryson is even good too.
You are speaking my language here.
I'm going 10 nuggets on that. Pays out 617.51.
That's pretty good odds.
Yeah.
I am riding for one person and one person in particular this week. And if he plays poorly, it will be another -100 week.
Let me guess, it's Cantlay.
I've tried to pepper the board, roulette style, and it has not worked for me. Patrick Cantlay is going to win the Memorial. We know that. We already know that. He is plus 1,600. I am betting 50 nuggets on that. I am going to, maybe kind of diversify my bet here by putting 20 on him to finish top 5 at plus 400. And also 20 more at plus 200 for him to finish top 10. So that's 90 of my nuggets. Basically, ride or die on him in the top 10. We're not done. We're going to do an exacta, a straight forecast. Cantlay 1, Thomas 2 at plus 17,000. And we're going to box that. So we're going to go 5 more on JT to finish first, Cantlay to finish second. So
what's the minimum bet?
For us?
Yeah.
I think you can do whatever.
So you could do $1?
You could do $1 if you want, but you only get 5 bets, and that's what you always complain about. So you got to think about that.
I know.
But anything else you want to add before we wrap it this week?
Yeah, I just want to roast Neil's albatross.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I mean, and then
it's plus 1,200, so 12 to 1 odds that there's gonna be an albatross.
Then Randy's riding for Ricky.
It's a weird world we're living in. It does go to show when you have to put the chips down what these guys actually think of these players, though, and it's damning. It is damning.
Well, Neil's all because he was supposed to go to Fisher's Island this past weekend and it got canceled. So he's all at the world right now.
You know what they call that?
Yeah, it's the rub of the green.
That is the rub of the green. Well, we look forward to another week here at the Memorial Tournament. Anything else here? I believe I cut you off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just the favorites can't keep winning, right?
You would think not, but DJ has a strategy, and it has been working. I was stunned to see that he didn't have JT last week, which, when it was coming down to the stretch, I was like, oh, DJ for sure has JT, but he didn't. But we need to start chipping away at his lead because he's getting really cocky.
And I'm also curious as to why Webb Simpson hasn't played this event the last couple of years.
Second shot golf course, you would think he would have a lot of success here. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We look forward to another fun week at the Memorial, and we hopefully look forward to not seeing any albatrosses. We will never hear the end of that if that happens.
What are the odds on that one?
It was plus 1,200.
See, that's not even,
not
even worth it.
Peace.